Hi and welcome back to my yoga for runners, part 2, which is all the stretching. Today we will be working up from our feet. We're going to be stretching our toes, back to front of your calves, hamstrings, quads and hip flexors, and glutes, everything really. First up, I've got my timer here, big toe stretch. Tucking your toes under, keeping your heels together, sitting on your heels. Just bring your little toes underneath as well. And I'm going to stay here for 1 minute, which will probably feel quite long. So sit in here, maybe just closing down your eyes and just starting to bring your awareness to your breath. Nice and steady. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. If it gets a bit too intense, you can shift your weight forward and take the weight off your heels. Otherwise, sitting up nice and tall. And just try to keep your heels together. If they start to sort of fall out to the side, bring them back. Halfway. 30 seconds, just holding it here. Try to relax. I know this one can be quite intense. Just breathing into the stretch. 15 seconds. Almost there. Just sigh out. 2, 1, and relax. So you can just bring the tops of your feet down, tap it down, releasing it off. And then we're going to stretch the fronts. Tops of the feet. Again, so you can lean back, this may be enough for you, or you're going to lift your toes, lift your shins off the floor and lifting up. So the higher the lift, the more intense the stretch. Again, 1 minute here, just a minute. It may feel longer, but I promise you it's only a minute. And again, just breathing into the stretch. If you really fancy, you want to have a little balance, you can bring your arms up, hands together at heart center. Just holding that stretch. Already halfway. So we're stretching through the front of the feet. Very rare that we stretch this part, but it's important, balancing it out. 20 seconds left. Maybe closing down your eyes and just trying to soften into the stretch again. 3, 2, 1, and release. Work, again, you can shake it out, maybe tuck your toes under. Next up, we're going to stretch our calves. Bottom, so the Achilles really first. Bringing your big toe in line with the knee of the opposite leg. We want the heel to stay down. If it's lifting, then that's not where we want to be. Just stay a little bit more upright. And then you're going to lean into it. Leaning your weight into your knee, stretching the bottom part of your calf, so the Achilles tendon area. Leaning forward and again, just softening down. This stretch, it tends to get more intense as you hold it. So just allowing that stretch to kind of get a little bit more intense as you go. And again, breathing, softening down. Calves can get really tight when you run, especially if you're a 4-foot runner. So after you have released, hopefully with the other video, should really help to do this stretch afterwards. 15 seconds. See if you can lean forward that little bit more now. Last 3. And relax. Changing sides. So bringing your left foot, or whichever leg you started with, in line with the toe, or the heel, I'll start getting the knees. Right, and then again, leaning forward, and just stretching it out. Really working into that bottom part of the calf. Soleus or soleus. I never know how to pronounce these muscles because I learn more from textbooks, but however you want to pronounce it, you can let me know how it's meant to be pronounced. Got another 30 seconds here. You can relax your head down as well, stretch to the back of your neck. Seconds. Coming up. The next stretch, we're going to stay with the calf, but we're going to do the top parts of gastrocnemius. If you haven't got a yoga block, you can go and use a step. So, hopefully got a step in your house. Bringing the ball of your foot onto your block or your step, and then leaning forward. You could legs straight. Shifting forward. I'm only going to do a minute today. You could do 2 minutes every day. So you should feel the stretch a little bit more towards the top of your calf rather than the bottom. And again, just leaning into the stretch. As it maybe starts to loosen off, you can go a little bit further. Well, I think this feels quite nice, but it may not for you. Engaging your quadriceps, just so you don't lock into your knee joint if you're hypermobile. "20 seconds. Nice and slow breath. So deep breathing helps to calm down the nervous system. Another way to allow your body to relax. Last 5. Coming up. Changing the legs. Ball of the other foot. Leaning forward. Same thing. Find the stretch and just lean into it. Engaging your quads. And breathe. So, 1 minute. Taking the time to allow everything to release. Don't tend to take enough time to stretch. It's giving yourself this time, allowing your body to open so that when you do come to run, you're not starting from a place of stiffness, which creates more tightness. You've only got 25 seconds left. It's amazing how long a minute can feel. 15. Last 4. And relax. Working up through the leg. I'm going to come into a quad and hip flexor stretch. Double whammy. 2 for 1. Bringing your right foot forward. You're going to lengthen your tailbone. So we want the stretch to come through the hip rather than your lower back. And then from here, you might need to use a yoga block if you're a bit tighter. You can just do the hip flexor stretch. Otherwise, bringing your left leg up, holding onto the foot, and then holding it here. I'm going to just balance my phone on my thigh. You can use both together. I'm going to go for 2 minutes with this one. Keeping that tailbone tucked, but squeezing and then bring it up, working into your quad and your hip flexors. So hip flexors crossing across the hip, then your quads, the knee. Well, one quad, rectus femoris, crosses both, but the others are just over the knee or the hip, which is why we're hitting both with this stretch. So just breathing in. If you're a bit tighter and you can't get into this, you can use a yoga strap, drawing your foot in. So we get really tight hips from running, tight quads certainly. Just taking a little while to stretch it out. And again, just close down your eyes. And release. Just going to do some breathing here. So let's inhale for a count of 4 and exhale for a count of 6. This really helps to calm down your nervous system. So closing down your eyes. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we are done. Releasing your back foot. And then you can come back. And we're going to come into a strengthening exercise. Once you've kind of developed your stretch, you want to build strength in that new range. For this, you're going to sit onto your right heel, left leg behind. From here, you're going to try and lift your knee off the floor, flexing your foot and down. Exhale, lift, squeeze, and lower. And again, squeeze, and lower. 2 more of these, lift, and lower. Last one, and release. Ooh. Now, the same thing on the other side. Bringing your left leg forward. Again, we're going to do the breathings, mainly to distract you. Bringing your left leg forward. Little tailbone tuck, posterior tilt. Find your back foot using a strap if you need to. And then from here, closing down your eyes. Keep that tuck. Oh God, I'm falling out. Hopefully you're in it by now. So keeping that tuck. You can use a block with your hand if you need to help with your balance. And then again, with that nice, easy 4 and 6 breath. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure you still have that posterior tilt. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You've got 30 seconds left. Can you soften down a little bit more? Still that posterior tilt. Make sure you've got the stretch through the hip, not the lower back. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And releasing the foot. Again, we're going to sit onto the heel of the left leg this time. Extending your right leg back. Flex your foot. As you exhale, lifting your knee off the mat. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. 2 more. Squeeze and lift. Last one. Oh, and release. Well done. Now, we will come into a little hamstring stretch. We are going to do really easy yin style one. Stretching the back side of the body. Legs are straight and just folding forward. So we're going to go yin, which means that you're just relaxing. Not like when we do the hinge. We can be soft here. Just folding. If you're a bit tighter in your hamstrings, you can use a block and just be really, really heavy. And you can even have your legs slightly bent, but just folding forward, stretching into it. I'm going to do a hamstring stretch. Lie flat. We want our pelvis to be neutral. The temptation is to bring your leg in and you feel your lower back squashing. This means that we're getting the stretch from the lower back rather than your hamstring. So only go as far as you can maintain neutral. And all we're going to do, if you've got a yoga strap, you can use a yoga strap. Otherwise, again, I'm only going to go a minute today. Hands behind the thigh of your calf, staying in neutral, gently drawing the leg in, flexing the foot towards you, activating through your quadricep. Actually let your hamstring let go. And just hold it here. If you're tighter, you can keep the leg away. We want to keep the leg straight, the leg active. And then again, staying in neutral. Don't be tempted to force it and find the flexion from the spine rather than your hamstring from the hip. For 20 more seconds. Again, you can close down your eyes for this and just feel the stretch. A few more breaths. And then release. Coming to the other side, leg up, pulling it in, and again, staying in neutral. Relaxing your shoulders. Just gently drawing the leg in. With each exhale, you can just soften into it a little bit more. Relaxing your jaw, closing down your eyes. Just being really soft and heavy on your mat. Just a few more breaths. Last 15 seconds. Last 5. And then release. Coming into a little glute stretch. You're going to cross your right ankle over the left knee. And then from here, allowing your foot to come over. And then drawing your knee away. Again, holding it here. You can cactus your arms or bring them straight up to the side. Maybe turning your head over your right shoulder. Drawing your knee away, so it's a little bit of activation, drawing it away from you. You can stay like this, or you could extend your right leg over. You might find you get a little bit more of a stretch through your glute. You can even hold your foot if your flexibility allows, or you can stay with the first version. And again, softening down. Trying to be still. If you feel any pain in your lower back, just come out of it. Just noticing any sensations. Sending breath into the tightness. And then release, coming back to center. You might want to draw your knees into your chest and just rock side to side for a moment. And then the other side, crossing the left ankle over the right. You could even stay with this stretch if this is where you want to be. Otherwise, letting your feet drop to the right and turning your head to the left. Using that knee to draw it away. Opening out through your glute. Through this hip. Option to stay here, or you can extend your right leg. Maybe finding the foot to take that stretch a little bit deeper. Relaxing your shoulder down. And trying to relax and release into the stretch. One side might feel different to the other. coming back to center. Again, maybe drawing your knees into your chest and just rocking side to side. And then we're going to work into the inner thighs. I'm going to give you a really nice gentle one now. I'm going to bring a bit of a more intense one into the next video. So all you're going to do is just let your knees drop to the side, coming into reclining butterfly. Palms to the ceiling, just allowing the groin to open. I really like this one. If you like, you can bring cushions under your knees to support them if you need to. I'm going to put a nice 2-minute one here. You can either have your arms down by your sides, palms to the ceiling, or you can bring your arms overhead, opening up through your shoulders a little bit more. And this time I'm going to give you the breath of a really calming breath, which is an inhale for 4, hold for 7, exhaling for 8. So this is really good for calming down your nervous system. So when you've been for a run, you've got your elevated cortisol, your body's in where you're in your sympathetic nervous system, and we want to come back to the parasympathetic system, so your calm state. And this is the best way to do it with your breath. Take a normal breath in, and exhale, just sigh out. And then inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then just slowly sliding your legs a piece away from you, coming to lie flat, just to allow the blood to flow back through the fascia, allowing energy to shift and move. And just enjoy a little bit of relaxation on your mat. And then when you're ready, bringing the knees into your chest, you can rock side to side. And then rolling over to your right side, making a pillow with the right arm. And just staying in your fetal position for a few breaths. And then when you're ready, coming up, pressing yourself up to a comfortable seat. Bringing the hands together at heart center. Blinking eyes open, and that is it for the little stretchy sequence for runners. And please join me next time. I've got a yoga for runners, the strength edition. So stay tuned for that, and I hope you enjoyed it.